The race started already on lap 1 with a scary moment when a hair. Hi crankers, hi sprinters, welcome back for a new video here, episode 18, Crank and Sprint Chronicles. This week we're going to talk about Zone 2, 5 interesting facts that you might not know about Zone 2. Monday was a rest day. And the Tuesday, there was the West Thames League round 3. Arrived at the race feeling good. Plan again was to see how the race evolved, to manage to get some good results as a team, but also personally for myself. The race started already on lap 1 with a scary moment when a hair crossed the road. You can see here on the replay in the slow motion, quite a kamikaze one, but nothing happened and there was no crash, luckily. Finally, a lovely sunny days with a good weather, not too much wind. As a team, we start to do repetitive attack until someone goes to the breakaway. So here the first attack is by Steven, so it's 2 people. After a few laps, we have Greg, and he went out solo. After 2 laps, he was joined by Peter and another rider of the Worldie Wheelers. So they form a group of 3. They got quite a consistent margin, I would say, because behind there was the classic look at each other. Few people tried to attack solo. The distance was quite a bit, so no one actually managed to bring the group too close. But again, there's only single attacks that don't really benefit the group. Here we are on the last lap. You can see the bell here, and there's 3 people still in the breakaway, and here the full group behind. I can see Mike in front of me. At this moment, when the guy in front of me move on the left, I keep my pace while I can see him increasing his pace. By the time that the group realizes he has already a bit of a gap, and you can hear me here shouting, go, 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 because it's got a bit of a gap, and I'm trying to sit here, but still staying at the front because I want to do the sprint. Here is the last turn. Obviously, it's all very confusing. The bunch is still quite big. It's a sunny day, so there was quite a big bunch this time. But I'm in the very good position at the front. I'm not the best sprinter, but as you can see, I tried hang on. We launched the sprint quite early because we are around 250, 260 meters, I would say almost 300 meters. And here the sprint, I try to push as much as I can. And again, I hope no one is passing me from the back, so I just concentrating on pushing. And then I managed to finish 3rd of the group, which equal to 7, so 3 good points for me. Another improvement versus last week, so really happy, good legs and good tactics. Other riders are more strong than me, but I managed to maximize all my energy and the power. So a solid 7th place, which I'm happy with. On Wednesday, finally, I can do 1 hour in Zone 2 outside, considering the lovely weather. And let's talk about the first interesting fact for Zone 2. Zone 2 is not only for beginners. Very experienced cyclists use the Zone 2, which is very important as fat burning efficiency and also to improve recovery after very hard efforts. There is a 50% in reduction of recovery time if you are cycling in Zone 2. Fact 2 is that Zone 2 can be faster than you think. In fact, riding a lot in Zone 2 stresses less the muscle, and it can lead to surprising average speed in long distance and endurance trainings, and also saving power on the key crucial moment if you are doing a race. Studies shown also that training consistently in Zone 2 will improve up to a 10% your average speed on a long distance training. But going back on my training, on Thursday I did some intervals training. I went to the Thursday Dynamo training session. First part in Zone 2, then 1 full push on a hill, and then after the hill, hard push, I would say in Zone 4 a FTP on a flat part descent, and again full gas on the hill, and then a bit of stop to repeat 4 times. On Friday, a bit of a rest before a long ride on Saturday. I joined Le Col CC ride. It was my first time joining a Le Col CC ride, also in conjunction with the opening of a new clubhouse in Putney, southwest London. It was a very lovely ride for most of the riders. Unfortunately, I had issues with the tire pressure, so I had to stop halfway. The group was gone, so I had to finish the last last 45 kilometers solo. So actually the plan was zone 2, but the 45 kilometers solo, it was a bit more zone 3 on the way back. Still a good training. It was a lovely day, lovely sun, as you can see here on the picture. The fact number 3 about zone 2, you shouldn't feel easy all the time. Zone 2 should be challenging, but not brutal. So you should be able to hold the conversation comfortably. Ideally, it should be a 6 on your BPE scale, then you can see here. So this is a moderate intensity level if you don't have a power meter. If you feel it's too easy, it's probably a zone 1, so you're not pushing yourself enough. And then if it's a bit too hard or you really feel the effort, it's more like a zone 3, so you should moderate a bit the intensity of your training. Fact number 4 is that consistency is key. You won't see result overnight training in zone 2. It might take months, weeks. What I recommend you is to add a zone 2 training at least 2 or 3 times a week to gradually build endurance, improve recovery, but also unlock your cycling potential. Back on my training on the Sunday, a very relaxed Sunday, lovely day again. I went out with my partner, so I tried to get her to do one full Richmond Park lap. I did also 20k in zone 1 myself, and then once I came home, I did a bit of upper body exercise to activate the core, and also a bit of explosive jumps just to increase a bit the explosive powers on the legs. Not only the body if you're training or if you are an athlete, but also the mental toughness is very important. And we are going now on fact number 5. Studies of the zone 2 shown that also the mental toughness is improved of 20% while training in zone 2. Why is that? Because while in zone 2 in long distances, you're not only building endurance, but also you increase your average speed and you increase your general recovery when you do zone 2 rides. Is also important because you're mentally ready in key moments when there is a change of pace. During races with attacks, change of rhythm, you're fully ready to do that switch, which is very important to keep going and achieving great results. As I said on fact 1, zone 2 is not just for the beginners. Champions like Tadej Pogacar, and this is a great example, spend most of the time in zone 2. Obviously his zone 2 is like our zone 4 or 5 probably. His zone 2 is taking 80% of his entire training. Did you know that? After this secret reveal about Pogacar, I think it's time to say bye-bye. Hopefully this video and this fact in zone 2 are helpful for you, so don't forget to like the video, subscribe the channel, make sure you comment down below and tell me how much time you spend in zone 2 during your weekly training, and I'll see you here next Thursday 6:30 p.m. London time.